Right, congrats to everybody that subbed to the channel. We called this price action literally perfectly. We called this price action literally perfectly. At least to my knowledge we did. Let's check it. Let's go into ETH. This is going to be crazy. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Congratulations to everybody that subbed to the best channel on YouTube. So how did I exactly call this exact bottom? We hit the exact bottom. How did I call it? I think I was $1 off from the exact bottom. I can't remember exactly where in the clip I showed you guys, but I told you guys I would load up heavy if we hit 1587, and I did, and we had this line here. We've always had it on the charts. And how did I exactly get this line? It was a Fibonacci retracement. So if you recall, this was a Fibonacci, this was a Fibonacci, or was this a Fibonacci? This is the swing high. This was a Fibonacci and this was a Fibonacci. So if you take the beginning of this pump, let's take a look at this. Yeah, but just straight out the bat, congratulations to anybody that subbed to this channel, because we literally called the bottom on ETH. And I told you guys that we would do stuff like that, and a lot of people say that's impossible to call the bottoms. Bingo. So how did we do that? How did we call the exact bottom on this channel? We took the swing high to swing low from the beginning of this pump right here. In that Fibonacci 618, I'll turn up the background. I don't even know how we did it, but we did it. Maybe I took this one right here. I think I took this, yeah. Yeah, I did, exactly. Perfectly. So the bottom of this fib level hit the exact bounce. I told you guys if we ever hit this area, I would be loading up, which we did hit, and I did load up, and it is gorgeous. We ended up breaking out of this wedge down, had a steep rejection down, and basically the question that everybody should be asking is, why am I not sub to this no. Is this the total bottom? And that is a really good question, so let's go over the facts. By the way, hit the like button, because I don't know anybody else that's gonna call the bottom on ETH. Just hit it. I mean, I don't even really care. We hardly have any subs, but just hit it anyways. Alright, so that's market cipher A. Saying a short on the hour. Let's go to market cipher B. Market cipher B. Nice. Market cipher B on the hourly, it's showing a green dot, but it's not entirely decisive, and it looks like it just opened on the hourly. So that's pretty massive right there. Four hour, probably not going to be a dot. Yeah, there's no dot on the 4 hour, it looks like. Let's see. Let's go to the 30-minute. And let's take a good look at what we're looking at. It looks good. You know, it doesn't look exactly how you would want it to look. You want to have a little bit darker blue come in. You want to have this money momentum oscillator come up a little bit more. It looks like it's losing momentum, like it's just consolidating. And on the higher or on the lower time frames, like the 1 hour to the 30-minute, this dump necessarily does not have to be over. This dump necessarily does not have to be over. So we're gonna go to what do we want to go to? Let's pull up a fib on the drop. So there's a bunch of things to look at. So the first thing that we would look at is essentially, I'm going to close up a few of these. We're going to close this up. It looks like there was some bearish crosses. So much stuff I want to go over. All right, let's see. Let's go to the higher time frame. Let's go to at least the 4 hour and measure those candlesticks, see what they look like. Gonna take this out. All right, good. So this is a massive, massive bearish candlestick. So what we can do is we can pull out our Fibonacci trend base extension. Go swing high to swing low on this move right here. Oh my gosh, I like how gorgeous that is. Then you pull up the golden pocket right here. Now if it does breach this area right here, we could be looking for a potential reversal. Now that's a really good idea for it's saying it doesn't have a background, but it definitely does. There we go. So yeah, we're looking for a breach of this area right here. If it hits it, there's two scenarios. It could necessarily hit this level right here and then move down lower. It could hit this level right here and then move up. So we're looking for it to test support or resistance. This is absolutely massive. All right, we're gonna take off market cipher and then we're gonna put up these right here. And you notice that this is on the 4 hour. This right here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more in case you can't see it. So this right here is called the MA5, the 5-day moving average, and this right here is the MA20. So this is the 20-day moving average. And when these cross, these are significant. When a very small moving average crosses a bigger moving average, you call that a well, this one specifically would be a death cross. So we potentially have a death cross coming on the 4 hour. And again, this is the line this right here is the line that we're looking to test. Right here at 1637. So there's a lot of buying pressure. There is a lot of buying pressure. This is a very nice hammer formation. Textbook, we'll see, could consolidate right here, move down lower. There's a lot of ideas playing out. So right here you have this massive bearish engulfing candlestick. Right here you have this massive reversal pattern. And right here, again, you have that major Fibonacci that, is really going to dictate, where the buyers and sellers are. And then you also, when you have these violent moves down, you usually have continuation not only based off of the candlestick, but you also have continuation based off of something like a death cross. So this is what we're looking at. CME futures come out tomorrow. That's going to be massive. Anything below this level right here, in my opinion, is a steal. So, I mean, not financial advice, but I was buying heavy at 1587. We called the bottom. We had it marked for a very long time on this channel. And then I showed you guys how I got that number. It was just a fib level that was very significant. So usually when you go on the more macro time frames and you're looking at some of these more macro fibs, you get something like that, a significant fib level. And I think it was like a support flipped resistance idea too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like right here, it bounced off, and I was saying that potentially we could come again and hit it as support, and then I think it was a resistance over here. Maybe it wasn't. Weird. I don't know. But yeah, it ended up working out to our favor. Maybe on some smaller time frames it was resistance, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we killed it. So this is the main level that I'm looking at right now for a potential reversal. And then also, are we going to hit this level right here, this trend line that we clearly broke out of and then had lower potentially? That's going to be huge. So this is definitely an eye I'm looking on. But first, you know, we're looking at this right here, this golden pocket area. This is going to breach it. Let me make it white just so it's really easy to see. So right now it's 618 right here, white. Or I'll make it yellow because I always make the golden pocket yellow. And then we'll make this 718. We'll bring it back to its regular color. Yeah. What the heck? I must have switched the other one. The heck? So weird. Okay. That's fine if they're both yellow. It's the golden pocket area. So, yeah, essentially we're looking at this yellow line right here. I just turned it yellow so it's easier to look at. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin, or what do we want to look at? I mean, we're pretty much good on everything. I'm keeping you guys well updated. I guess we can look at Bitcoin for a second. BTC, USD, go perpetual contracts. Wow, it almost hit this pink line. I don't even know what I drew that for. I was more focused on on Ethereum than anything. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. But it looks like it might have hit whatever that was. It still had room to come down on this graph that we're looking at right here, which is the Fibonacci for, unless you flip it, and this is the different ways of looking at it, if that makes sense. I'm really tired. I just wanted to bring you guys this video. Let's see what else we got. So that was Bybit. We can go Coinbase. These are more macro ideas. Doesn't really look like anything significant. Again, I wanted to see how it tested this area. It hasn't gotten to there yet. We got technically rejected, which could be very scary. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but if this is a potential fail of testing this area, either, you know, we consolidate right here and move up and then break this area, which I'm expecting to happen, and basically Bitcoin will explode again, and altcoin season will most likely be canceled, which is what I've been telling you guys on the channel to be cognizant of. Yeah, but more on the macro charts, I'm not seeing too much. We could potentially, yeah, hit this area right here, which looks pretty significant. Could potentially bounce off of a lot of different moving averages. Bybit. What else we got? Do we have anything else? We have a lot of charts on a lot of different platforms, but I guess not on. Let's go another one on ETH. ETH USD. Let's go Kraken. What was the one? Kraken looks pretty cool. So this is a lot of fib stuff. I still can't believe we hit that perfectly. Like, I mean, like I say, I always say we're like right on this channel and like we're so underrated, and it's all true, but like, it's impressive. I think we literally called the price action, like literally it was like $1. Like, and I say I'm like a money machine because I know exactly what I'm doing in trading, and I've made a lot of money trading, and it doesn't look like that's changing anytime soon. But like, if you can call the price action $1 off of, that's on some Carl the Moon type stuff. So yeah, this trading channel looks pretty decent. Look how perfect it rode the channel. Breaks through it, perfect. Still got a lot of room to run. It's not going to help us too much in the short term. That's Coinbase. So we did Kraken, Coinbase, and then Bybit. So Bybit, let's check out Bybit's chart. Look at us call that perfectly right here too. Hmm. Is this all this chart has? It's a really naked chart for me. Let's see what else we got. Do we have one on Bittrex? I think we do. Femex. Weird. Alright, let's take a look at BTC.D. It's probably going to be doing remotely decent. Like I said, I warned you guys about altcoins, which was absolutely huge. All altcoins were down today. We called it. It was very impressive. Wow, so it looks like it could just potentially hit this, is what it looks like it's going to be doing. It's very nice how well respected this graph is. So it looks like we could just hit this level, bounce off of it, continue like this. Potentially, look how perfectly it finds support at that fib level. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, we could potentially bounce around in this area right here, head lower is what it looks like, and then I'm expecting a pretty decent recovery off of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's just where's the bottom going to be, and there's some macro and micro stuff that we're looking at right now. So let's just check out those charts one more time. I'm more so looking at ETH. Let's go to Kraken. Let's go to Kraken. This was such a perfect channel. I'm so sad that price action broke it. So it looks like it's just consolidating right now. I really wouldn't touch ETH right now. Again, we need more information on the charts, and this doesn't necessarily mean that anybody that's doing technical analysis is wrong or whatever. Like I say, patience is huge, and I told you guys to be patient, and the opportunities will come. And then on this channel, we called the bottom perfectly right here. So like I always say, be patient because the opportunities will be there. So, I mean, right here, like, it just comes down to, are we going to break this level, or are we going to hit this level, bounce off of it, move lower, or are we just going to move lower and break this fib level? We want to see a break out of this golden pocket, because essentially what this shows is we had this massive move down. Okay, is it done? Is it not done? That's what we're looking at essentially. And this is more so the macro fib. I can pull out another Fibonacci, but it's not going to be as relevant. So I don't really, we can just get an idea based off of this fib right here. So you'd go swing high right here to swing low. And it looks like it's just about perfect on our other one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I did this swing high to this swing low because obviously right here, you know, is where it really started to trend down. And that looks like the right move, you know, based off of like an impulse wave, Elliott wave theory, which is what a lot of the fibs are used for. So, anyways, essentially we had this move down, and basically what we're looking at is, are we done? And basically this is where it always retraces to in the golden pocket right here, which we drew with this line and what we drew with this line. And basically it'll consolidate in here, and then we want, you know, is it breaking out of consolidation, moving up? Is it breaking out of consolidation, moving down? And then obviously, if it breaks out, moves down, and it breaks this level right here, that's going to be massive downside, which would be, you know, like I said, anything under this level right here to me is a steal based off of what I'm looking at. That looks really good. And then potentially you have this right here, which is a double top. If it plays out, I don't think it will, but this would be the neckline for it. Anyways, guys, we called it. We're looking good. We're looking really good. We got our price action exactly. Literally, we were $1 off. So, sub to the channel, like the video, whatever. Get your stuff straight. Make sure you're constantly getting updated, because we're literally telling you everything you need to know. We literally called the bottom on ETH tonight. That was absolutely huge. And basically we're just looking right now. Is it going to break up? Is it going to break down? And right now, you got to be patient. You got to look at the charts, and you got to think to yourself. I mean, it literally could go either way. And so that's why we're looking at these two levels right here as a tool to help us decipher. So, and I think the market's kind of in indecision mode. It's just kind of been stagnating. So we'll see what happens. Breaks this level right here, we're going up. Breaks this level right here, we're going down. Hits this level right here, bounces down, we're going down. That's a bearish retest. Breaks through this area as resistance, we're most likely going up.